There we go.
Football, and I play for the AL.
Ben Pazinski, I play for the AL.
Justin Shower, and I play for the NL.
My name's Jesse Herzer, and I play for the NL.
You play for the AAA.
My name's Clayton Hall, and I play for the Dominican.
Alright, here at the AWBL All-Star game, this is the national anthem we played before. Getting ready to start off. We are doing AL versus NL. Here's a look at our league leaders and standings so far. Starting for the National League, we have Justin Shower. He plays for the Blue Bandits. His favorite team is the Dodgers, so he's wearing Dodgers colors. Here we go. Top of the first. Henry Grace grounds out to start. Next batter, Ben Pazinski gets a base hit. Then Garrett Philpott hits a pop fly right back to Justin. Henry Grace strikes out to end the inning. Bottom of the first, Ben Pazinski will start. He hasn't pitched this season. None of the pitchers were really put on the American League team. Jesse Herzer start, grounds out, right back to the mound. 1 out.
That's now Shower.
Then Clayton steps up to the plate.
Clayton rips that one off the line.
And
Goes through Henry Grace's
Henry
leg.
Grace makes an error,
Clayton Hall.
allowing Clayton to reach second base. Justin Shower up,
That's a
and
high
he
pop
will.
up. And
The
it's
sun
gone.
affects the
And he saved it for
viewing of the ball, and Henry Grace was not able to call Ben off of it, so it drops in as a single. And he's ruled out at second base as Jesse Herzer grounds into fielder's choice. And then Clayton Hall grounds out to end the inning. Starting the second inning, Ben Pyzinski leading off. Rips a base hit to center field for a single.
Garrett Philpott's up to the plate now.
Runner on first. Garrett again flies out to the pitcher. Henry Grace will then ground out, leaving Ben on second and forcing a ghost runner to be in effect. Pinch runner, and Ben strikes out to end the inning. Still 0-0 going to the bottom of the second. Bottom second, leadoff hitter Justin Shower rips a homer into left. First pitch, curveball,
Oh my goodness.
hanging curve.
And that is the first run of this ball game.
And the National League will lead 1-0.
He dented the ball, folks.
Jesse Hersher then grounds out to get the first out of the inning. Next, Clayton Hall up,
Clayton Hall ropes that pitch.
base hit to center field,
And he's gonna be down for base.
left center, that is. Runner on first, Justin Shower up again, and he will strike out on a pitch that
I have to call it.
most likely a slider
I have to call that.
at the letters. A little bit of arguing, and he's eventually ruled out. Next up, Jesse. One runner on first,
So he ropes that
and
pitch on the right field line.
he
Left field line.
will
Tardy.
get on
That's
a
gonna
base
score
hit,
Clayton
but then
Hall.
the error forces Clayton to score,
And it
and
will.
no throw at
Clayton Hall
home, and no leads 2-0. Clayton
Oh,
Hall
that's that pitch right in front of.
then
Safe. The base hit.
reaches on an error.
Right.
I'm not being biased. I really
Next up,
thought-
Justin with 2 runners on, it should be. And he gets a single by rule. It had to be caught for him to be out. And then Jesse grounds out to end the inning with bases loaded, so they get out of the jam. Alright, now we go to the end of the second, and now we're entering the top of the third,
I'm up.
which means
Oh no.
Justin is out of the game, and Clayton Hall will enter based on rule. Garrett will start the inning off with a strikeout. And then Henry gets a base hit off the tree, automatic single, which is why I didn't run. And then Ben will strike out for the second time today. 2 for 4. He doubled his strikeouts in the league in this one game. He had 1 going into this All-Star game. And Garrett will then rip a single into the tree. Many argued it should be a double, putting 2 runners on, and Henry to step to the plate, forcing Ben to pinch run at second. And Henry grounds out to end the inning. And fielders, grounds out. Next, Justin Shower comes up to bat, and this is where the NL starts hitting.
Hit into right center field.
Start off, gets a double.
Philpott gets to it. So to second.
So now we have a runner on second for the National League. Next comes Jesse Hersher, and he will get a single by beating out Garrett to the bag, and Justin will advance to third base. So 2 runners on, a runner on first and third.
Home plate.
Clayton Hall
Safe.
then grounds it, and Jesse ends up
Clayton
safe
Hall will up there at 1.
at home.
As he comes film.
3-0 lead, National League. Justin Shower then gets a hold of this one down the line. Clayton coming around third, and he will score easily. And Justin not going for third base, which would have been the cycle.
Yeah.
And then Jesse rips the next pitch to left, causing Justin to score. It's 5-0 NL. And then Clayton Hall with a homer, 2 runs. And it's almost wrapped up as the 8-run rule will be in effect, barring 1 more run scores, giving the National League the 7-0 advantage, and the American
Clayton Hall.
League still scoreless.
Good job, bro.
Not for me.
Justin Shower up to bat. He needs a triple to get the cycle. And on a bounce pitch, no effort by the fielders, giving him an easy cycle as he rounds second base and goes to third. And an almost a highlight play to get him out.
Should I?
Next, Jesse Herzer seals the deal with a base hit. And it will be an 8-0 shutout for the National League.
10-run roll order.
Let's score now. Okay, take the 0.
Next, interviews
We will say-
and post-game conference
Okay, so the 8-run rule goes in
with the
effect.
players.
This ball game is over.
I'm not gonna see it.
Alright, this is the NL. They won 8-0. It was a close contested game until the third inning. Yeah. And so, how do you feel about the win? How do you feel about your game?
I feel great.
Justin, how do you feel about the cycle?
California. We don't want you here.
I feel great. I mean, cycle,
I come from the
that's crazy. Only like the best players in the game can hit for the cycle.
Yeah.
I guess I'm one of them.
You got some help from the pitcher too, I think.
How do you feel about Henry not attempting to, run after the ball, and me almost getting you out because I tried?
I think Henry, he shows the effort in the first couple innings, but in the end.
Let me just say something. I would like to thank Ozzy Guillen, his stupid remarks, and his support. I would not be here. Back to you.
Yeah, like I said,
Good
Henry,
job, Ricardo.
great overall player, great attitude. Just kind of slacks off at the end of the game, but
Good game.
still great to have him. Thanks, Henry.
All right, and Jesse, how do you feel about being on the winning team?
I like
Feels
the blue
pretty
undershirt.
good. I'm usually a loser, so this is kind of nice.
Yeah. May I remind you on the league leading team that's following closely the Blue Bandits, which are followed closely contested by the Warriors. You guys have split the series.
All closely
So
contested
you-
by Green
y'all
Blue.
just- So Clayton, how do you feel about the Green Gloop being in last place?
I feel that we suck and we need a lot of work. We should probably drop out of the league and go to single A.
Go to Dominican Republic.
All right, I'm gonna talk a few things. We're planning on trying to start the league up again. We need to get a few more players. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our schedule basically, except we're only gonna play 8. We've got 3, and they've only had 2 games. And we're gonna try and make.
Yeah, we're gonna play like.
We're gonna try and make a new field
I'm not
in
doing
Elliott.
this.
at Elliott Park. All right, so.
Interview like,
The winner wants to play 4.
All right, so.
Wants to play.
let's talk to Henry Grace here.
No, they're the interviewers. No.
And we're presenting the MVP trophy right here for All-Star game for Justin Shower.
Thank you.
For the cycle.
Scrub.
But I struck him out still.
What? Who
So,
said that?
How do you feel about
Get that
striking
fan
out
out
to
of
the
here.
speed?
Hey, I
You
tried to
threw
do
me some nasty stuff.
negativity.
It was low, it was fast, Either way, you would have got me out of the ground ball, Great work pitching, man. I'll give you that strikeout.
And I vote myself MVP
That's
for
because you
my
did
team.
strike out. You kind of have to give it to him.
All
Ben,
right,
really? You struck out
I'm
twice.
not
I only
going
struck
to
out
give you
once.
that strikeout.
So I could argue that.
I'll cut that out.
You have to cut a lot.